morning. Well, it's morning now, but when the broadcast come up, it might be about afternoon. I'm doing this live. Welcome back. We definitely have to talk about this game. Don't get me wrong. An L is an L and a W is a W. That's all that matters. But is it? Let's talk about this. First, let me cut down this music. What's going on, family? Thank y'all for liking, subscribing, and coming to Saints Bound with your host, me, Patrick Robinson. I'm glad to have y'all. Last week, some people ask, what happened? Well, I hate telling bad, sad stories, but what happened was I had to change equipment. Somebody took my equipment. I'm just going to leave it like that. And it didn't break me. I just had to get more equipment. But that's another story. Let's talk about this game, man. Monday night game that left you on your edge of your seats like most Saints games done since the past, even when Drew Brees was the quarterback. Let me say that again. When Drew Brees was the quarterback. Matter of fact, because of people and they James and Winston hate, mostly because we've been spoiled for 10 years with Drew Brees. I need y'all to repeat after me. Drew Brees is gone. Let's say it again. Drew Brees is gone. Let's say it again. Drew Brees is gone. He's gone. He's not coming back. Well, we don't know. Tom Brady didn't leave at all, so he should come back, but he's not. You understand? He's gone. Now, let's talk about, because some people say, man, we need a better quarterback. Well, let me tell you something. To get a quarterback like Drew Brees is more money and luck. You understand? Now, I've said it before. Stop acting like Drew Brees for the past 5 years wasn't joking, but that's still my favorite thing. Now, how did James Winston do? James Winston did 19 for 35. That's not good, but we're going to talk about that. 222 yards, the triple twos. I love that. 1 touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 20 carries, 51 yards. Alvin Kamara led in receiving, 10 receptions, 128 yards, 1 touchdown. Alvin Kamara, the reason why we won that so close game, shouldn't have been close, but it was close. Shouldn't have been close, to be honest with you, man. The Seahawks have a good team, but the defense handled them, but our offense wasn't clicking. Now, why? Butterfingers. Y'all remember Butterfingers? When back in the days you call it Butterfingers? You keep dropping the ball. I don't know if it's, sometimes you come off break and you're rusty, but everyone had Butterfingers. Now, James Winston overthrew 1 or 2 passes. But what I'm looking at, people was running the wrong route 2 times for 2 of the bombs tried to throw. They stutter step instead of running. Actually stop running and then take off. It's like the wrong route. I don't know if it was off. Hopefully they fix it. But we need Michael Thomas back like a kid need candy. We need him back. And hopefully James Winston and Michael Thomas can click right away. Because the thing with this internet, you have people that everyone have a voice. As long as you have a cell phone, computer, you have a voice. And to be honest with you, some people shouldn't have a voice. They should. Because they cause confusion. But I'm not going to say that everyone should have a voice, but we should be smart enough to listen to the only people that know better. You have people saying James Winston shouldn't be the starter. I'm here to tell you, he's better than a lot See, we spoiled with Breeze. And if you see what else is out there, see, you want him to be a Tom Brady or pick up like Drew Brees or whatever, come out there like Joe Burrow. He's not. He can be better. Like I said, he threw for 5,000 yards. You don't throw 5,000 yards and just can't throw. Although it's been 30 interceptions, but hey, now it's no interceptions. But you have to realize the shackle's not off him. I shouldn't say shackles. Sean Payton that's nothing I can say. I was about to say a close leash. I don't want to say that neither. Sean Payton just have him on lock, not releasing him, taking him slowly to get there, like he did Drew Brees. If you're a real Saints fan, you will know how Drew Brees did his first year here. He did better, but still wasn't the Drew Brees we know to be. I think James Winston can do that. James Winston have to work on his short passing skills. I think what it is, his mindset is he loves to just throw it downfield. And then when he had to switch up and throw it short, a check down, his mind and click onto that. He's really not good. I never seen a quarterback not good at check downs. I mean, the ball, I said this from the first game. Now people talking about it. If you go back and listen, I said this from the first time he started. He's not good at check downs. He's not accurate at all. He's a little off when it comes to check downs. He get that under control, he'll be okay. But those drop balls was receivers' fault. I don't care. Listen, if it touch your hand, you should catch it. You in the NFL. This is not high school or even college. Touch your hand, you catch it. Period. I swear to God, they drop at least 20 of them balls, man. It's crazy. Because Kamara is who he is. That's the reason we won. Because it was short passes that was caught and he took off. Most of his yards is yards after the catch. Most of them. It's just that sad. Now, penalties. How much? 5 personal foul penalties? Man, 30 yards on Lattimore alone. Metcalf really put that, how we used to say it in New Orleans from my neighborhood, put that wheel in his back. Drove him up the wall, put that wheel in his back. First he did it by catching 85 yards on him. 85. I don't know. To me, it looked like Metcalf might have pulled him to the ground. If he did, it was so smooth you couldn't tell, but looked like he slammed him or pushed him to the ground and kept going. And I don't know why Marcus Williams was right there on a bad angle like that. He should have been on top of him, but he wasn't. And man went for 85 yards. But after that, he pushed him during the play. Listen, he would push Lattimore during the play, so that could be a block. Need you to understand. But he would push him in aggressive, like clown, like he probably cursed him and stuff like that during the play. Lattimore come back and push him after the play. The referee sees that 15 yards. Then he did it twice. Oh, they're going to talk to him. 30 yards. One penalty was not a personal foul. It seems like, I'm here to tell you, they was trying to give Seattle that game. But it's our fault too, because we should have been up by 2 touchdowns. At least 2 touchdowns. Kept dropping the ball, man. Kept dropping the ball. Alvin Kamara was excellent. James Winston, he wasn't excellent, but he was good. Good enough to win. Defense, perfect. Perfect. The Drew Brees of the defense. Davis. No, Davis. He's not Drew Brees of the defense. He's Davis. That's what it is. Awesome player, man. Them rookies, they starting to handle their business. That guy from Stanford, man. He must be super intelligent, because that rookie from Stanford, he's real good. That game was an ugly win. They say the weather was ugly, but it wasn't that damn ugly. Excuse my language. It wasn't that ugly. It's an ugly win, man. Drop balls, penalties. Traquan Smith, I don't know if he need to dust the rust off or so they need to get some WD-40 and oil him. He dropped 2-3 passes that was in his hands. Caught one pass. They had to take him out the game. Then he arguing with the man. That's not Breeze, man. I understand. You used to Breeze, but that's not Breeze. That's your quarterback now. You have to respect him and listen to what he have to say if you want the ball and if you want to win. Period. Fans too. Drew Brees gone. If you want to get back to the playoffs and be the Saints we need to be, then you have to get behind the quarterback. James Winston is a good choice. Whether you believe it or not, it's a good choice. I know. My brother's a diehard Florida State fan. I love Florida State. I watched them since Florida State. And I know and I understood what was happening at Tampa Bay because I used to check them out there. So I know. But you want another Drew Brees. It's not going to happen, man. Fans have everything to say, man. I mean, after the game, during the game, man, we need to drop James Winston. Okay, drop in the middle of the season. Come on, man. Stop it. Some people say, well, after the season, we're not going to be able to afford him because he's going to go somewhere else. No. If he keep playing like he's going, we'll be able to negotiate for him. Now, by him being underneath that 1-year contract, if he go to throwing 300-some yards, 400-some yards, touchdown after touchdown, touchdown after touchdown, and it's like this, we're going to have a problem. Now, we have the guy Ian Book. We haven't seen what he can do. But you better believe we're going to have a problem because someone will take James Winston while some of you are just ungrateful. I don't know, you want another Drew Brees. Someone will take him ASAP because he's better than, honestly, if you was to watch all teams, you will see he's better than a lot of quarterbacks out there. Believe me. So this win, it's not too much to talk about because it was a real ugly win. The defense won the game for us. Although, the sacks came up. I think we got 4 sacks that game. I like that. Cam Jordan got him a sack. I was so happy because I was feeling bad for him. I said, man, I know the NFL. And, man, if you don't touch the quarterback this season, you might have to go. They might cut you, man. Even I don't think it's contract up, but man, hopefully he can get it in. If the cornerback, see, now you have the 3-step drop. It's out. They're not holding the ball like used to. But if you have to pull that ball down, that means the cornerbacks have the wide receivers covered. Everyone covered. If you have to pull that ball down, then that's when somebody like a Davenport into that front fold, Davenport, Cam Jordan, whoever, should be in your face. That really didn't happen this year. It's like that front fold getting no pressure. Like, what is going on? We need, what's his name? Mamata. We need him back that bad? Now, I have to admit, Davenport getting pressure up in there. See, once he have to pull that ball back, or unless you just a beast like 99 or from the Rams or some people like that, or the guy from Cleveland, unless you a beast like that, if that quarterback pull that ball back, like if he have to double take, you should be right there. We should be right there. If we can get that defense to be like that front four, oh man, we still have a chance. Next week, what is Tampa Bay Bucks? Let me say this before I go. I predict Saints win. Yeah, I said it. I said it, baby. I said it. You need me to say it again? I predict a Saints win. Yeah. Y'all laughing at me. Y'all think it's funny. We can win. We can win. Our defense good enough. All we have to do is click. Listen, if the wide receivers and James Winston click, we can win. Because if that click, that leaves Kamari with the running and getting it from backfield. But if they don't click like they did in Seattle, that was crazy pitiful. Crazy pitiful. I can't. I'm trying to think of another word I can make up for it. I think a receiver caught. Matter of fact, the receivers probably only caught 4 balls the entire game, maybe 6. That is, come on. Can't be like that. We're not going to win. Antonio Brown out. I think maybe out next week. I don't even know his name. Kogroski. I think he's out. If he out next week, I don't care if they're in. We can beat them. We can beat them. That's my prediction. I predict we're going to win. I predict we're going to win by 3 points. Because Tom Brady's not getting those big touchdowns and 41, 51 points on us. That's not happening. That's not happening. I guarantee you that's not happening. It's going to be, we're going to win 24-21. I need you to remember this. Y'all going to say, how did he know this? Trust me, that's what it's going to be. Thank y'all for listening. One love.